Yeah, finishing the third case.
We're finally finishing the third case. Oh my god.
Oh my god, is this real? Are we finishing the third case finally?
God, I hope so. Oh boy. Alright.
Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think's gonna happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well, and then it ended on a giant mystery.
That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet.
Are you okay, Nick?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
I saw that! That little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination.
Was it? Or was it?
No, it was
doubt?
not.
Why don't I believe you? Nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you.
Hey, pal! Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How did you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Okay. Oh. You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help.
Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Oh, not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me you don't remember this thing. Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. This is that small bottle that turned up in Tribulations' kitchen a couple days ago. Oh yeah, you needed that analyzed. Wow.
Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
We finally got the analysis results back from the lab.
So, what is it? Is it the poison?
I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication.
Medication?
Yeah, for years. Topical use only, apparently. For years? You mean... Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum. What was Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen? Huh. Neat.
Neat.
What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Okay.
God damn it.
God dang it. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but... That's going to weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it? Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done, or my name isn't Phoenix Wright.
You was comparing yourself to me? Yourself to me?
You're not even good enough to be my fake.
He's not even good enough to be my fate. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready and wait, as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get this underway at once. Yesterday, we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. and claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the victim's cup shows that the victim drank it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Thank you, Mr. Godot. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yes, the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear. It took me a minute to remember what the twist with that is, but I remember what it is now.
Yeah, it's kind of a wild one.
It's been a while since I did say it's been a while, so it's not like all the twists in this one are right off the top of my head, but when I was thinking about it, oh yeah, that's how that's just one of those weird things.
It's a
Amazing
crazy
how many
one.
contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? One of those times where it's like, what the fuck is the actual... Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. You've lost me already, Mr. Godot. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the time. That's one of my rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles? That old guy wasn't just throwing seeds in here. He was throwing us off the scent. And today, I'll prove it. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. Unfortunate for me, but...
Yeah.
And you are? Oh, bonjour, everyone!
Oh, boy.
I am John Armstrong, the owner and head chef at La Tribulations restaurant. I'm not Enchanté! This joke has run its course, but I'm gonna keep it going. Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman? I'm not talking about the joke. I'm talking about the Armstrong joke.
Yeah, no.
Oh, la la, monsieur! As you can see, I am the pet and perky gentleman on... On the day of the incident, you were in Trespian kitchen. Isn't that right? Whiz you, monsieur!
Huh?
Eh? Everything feels right! Ha!
Wow, he is totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy?
Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Trespian. Oui, volunteers. I don't know. I don't fucking know what he's saying half the time.
Dude. Man, I hate French.
When it all happened, there was just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with the new art decor that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Wait, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. Look up, the earpiece, and the glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, non?
Mirror? Mirror?
Oui, un grand mirror. The most enormous mirror. Why did they have to show me his ass? And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Me too, Godot.
Alright, buddy.
Like I said, the world keeps turning. So let's roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front.
What the heck? Yeah, it's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, I'd fucking forgotten about the mirror thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what that is.
Okay.
Duh.
Alright. Hold it! Hold it!
Hold it!
Hold it! Okay, thank you. And who were the two customers exactly?
Mice, of course. The young man who died. And the other, not so young man.
Wow. Ouch.
You're referring to yesterday's witness, I presume.
What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence.
We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we?
I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being.
I remember.
Art decor. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! God, fine, jeez. You were experimenting with art decor? How come I never heard about that before today?
You are not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur.
I mean, I don't know, have a plant. Please stay on topic. Now, why don't you tell the court about this? Why didn't you tell the court about this before?
But I did, just a few moments ago.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. The deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of decature? Why are you saying this?
Decoction.
Decoction.
Why are you like decoction? What the fuck are you on about?
A concentrated liquor resulting from heating or boiling a substance, especially a medicinal preparation made from a plant.
What?
No, he's not into drugs, I don't think. Or alcohol made from medicinal plants? Sure, whatever, man. No, Art Deco. It's a style design, Your Honor. He's talking about interior design. Walls, ceilings, carpets, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh yes, of course. That deco. I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant. I was planning the most bold and remodeling of le decor.
Alright, cool. Alright, now we go to the large mirror, I guess. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! There we go.
Don't want to!
How big of a mirror are we talking about here?
Both! Something about 4 meters wide and about 2 meters high.
That's an enormous mirror. Let's see. 1 meter is about 1 yard. Holy glass in a frame, that's huge.
I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually.
The ceiling? Jeez, was there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember.
Missed none, but I decided not to go through with it in the end.
What should I do? Should I ask him more about the mirror or not? Sure, why not?
I want to know more about the mirror.
I would love to know more about this mirror. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimonies.
But... You didn't ask, Trite. You only have yourself to blame for such sloppy work.
What?
A mirror was delivered to Tribulations the day before the incident.
Really?
As Mr. Armstrong has testified, he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end.
This just doesn't add up. Even if a mirror was delivered to Tribulations, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime.
If you want to doubt someone, Trite, look in the mirror. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough.
That's crazy.
So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror.
Alright, sure. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it. You gotta be kidding me. Sometimes I hate this game. Normally, I'd expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object.
Normally? How does normality come into this? That's lame, Trite. Even for you. Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it?
Where does that leave... Oh, wait, no, that's good still.
Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer and the top-knot chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy in a mask over here? Well,
I feel like that statement was a bit loaded and biased, but alright, sure, man. Oh, not the hair!
I do not have a top knot. Mr. Godot is correct.
What about him being
About
ungodly
what?
cool? What about,
Yeah, I was like,
what about Your
what?
Honor?
You want to further explain that one, or am I just going to sit here and never question it? A lack of normality is no bias for discontinuing an argument. Bien! Logic has won the day!
Says you. Alright, last statement to press. Let's see. Hold it!
So you actually get an achievement in, the versions with achievements. You actually get an achievement for pressing every statement.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I was just doing this because I kind of forgot how to do it.
You don't remember what the next step... I mean, I remember the next step.
I think I do. I'm just not sure. Wait, actually... Oh,
Yeah,
right.
no.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I understand now. Fair enough. Everything? You would have seen everything in reverse?
Ooh-wee! Hey, Nick, we should take a second to think about what old Decidi said in his testimony.
How did he phrase it again?
Yeah, the boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was in his left ear without a doubt. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand.
He saw everything he described reflected in a mirror. And everything he said he saw on the left was actually on the right, huh?
And that clears up all the problems with his testimony, I guess. Or does it?
Ha!
It's kinda hard to believe everything's the fault of a mirror, but...
Do you think old CD saw everything through a reflection?
if he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony.
That just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We just gotta dig deeper.
Where
Yeah, do you remember what to do
is
now?
it? There it is. Yeah, okay. There it is. Where is it?
Yeah.
Alright, where is... That's the button. Objection! The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt.
So, to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all of that as a reflection in a mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side.
Exactamente! You see, Monsieur? Now that you think about it, it's not that hard, none.
Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror, why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright is correct. The witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye. How bitter. Trite, you should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time.
Are we talking about your coffee? Or something completely different?
You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks? You remember this, I presume?
The I broke the vase, sorry, apology, Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony.
Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg? Clearly, it's the victim's eyepiece. And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man. I saw the earpiece in those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear? His left ear. Ha. Well, Trite.
That's the worst, but best impression of Kudo ever.
Wow, I really thought he was old CD for a minute there. That was good. Enough! Must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony. And look, Nick, looks like that boil of your contradiction you found is just a rash.
Okay, Maya.
A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seed, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears. Oh, wait, I can explain. Please, if you will look at the plans of the restaurant. Mirror.
Tell us about the mirror.
Hello, is everyone sitting comfortably? Kind of, yeah.
A little bit.
The mirror was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two in half. There is only one seat from which you could have seen the image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victim. That was where the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else. I see no problem with the explanation we have heard. From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror. What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the men like this.
Okay, buddy.
Don't worry about it. We can keep up. Except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again.
I hate that guy.
Said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that? Volunteers, of course! Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you please.
I actually got it. I actually got this one. Let's see here. The only one seat from which you could. That was the seat at the table next to the victim, so it was where the old man was sitting. However, where is it? Crime photo. Okay, let's check this. Yeah, okay. Take that! Oh, wait, hang on. No, that's the wrong. Objection! Oh, God.
You were close.
That was close. Oh, boy. This piece of evidence contradicts the testimony we've heard, Your Honor.
The crime photo?
Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist.
What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Should not exist. Ha! Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite. Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is something that should not exist in this photo?
That would be this.
This took me a minute on my first try.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
That was, like, I knew that the vase was broke. I wasn't thinking about the vase being broke. I was like, I don't know, wait. Shouldn't be there, should I?
Right? Alright, take that! Alright. Did I not hit it, or?
You might not have.
Oh, God, I hope not. Yeah, I hope I did.
It looks like you might have been a bit off.
I might have been a bit off. God, I hope not. I hope
It looks like it should be, but
Yeah.
I mean, I know these can be kind of pissy
Finicky,
sometimes.
yeah. I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture. Oh, thank God.
These? Yeah, like I said, these can be kind of pissy sometimes. So I remember correctly, my first time I clicked around the top of the vase and it didn't read it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, these can be way too pissy. And that is one general complaint I have about it, is they need to widen the area that you, like it's just a little pissy times.
Just a little, yeah, it's a little finicky sometimes.
Okay. What possible connection does this have with the witness's testimony?
Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence.
My attorney's badge.
My attorney's badge. Alright, yeah, I broke the face of my seat, yeah. Take that! Take that! There we go.
How goes the practice run of Witch Call It, by the way? I'm just curious.
It's going pretty great. I am putting together so many dinosaur facts.
I realized that, speaking of practice runs, before we continue, I realized today that I really should start my practice run of Cold Steel 4, because I really do need one for that game, because that is a huge-ass Trails game.
That's so
There's
fair.
a lot of shit to do in that game.
Yeah. Even for a Trails game, I'm sure it's actually enormous.
And speaking of which, if anyone misses back in FC how we read the book, we will actually be reading the book you get in Cold Steel 4 again.
Oh shoot!
The second time we're actually gonna have story time. I was kind of tempted to do it for Red Moon Roses in Cold Steel 1, but I decided not to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been tempted to do it a couple of times. I was tempted to do it with the one in Azure. I was tempted to do it with the one in Cold Steel. There's a couple of times I've been tempted to do it, but I really do want to read the one. I do want to read the one in Cold Steel.
Gotcha.
Which, fun fact, they actually printed a physical version of that, and I have it because it came with the Trails Reverie Special Edition.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
As for where my copy is right now, I don't fucking know. It's somewhere in my room.
There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there's an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at that table next to the victim at all.
Don't be an idiot, right? That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from.
Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Tresbian that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie.
Monday! Don't try and confuse the court, right? Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work out for me. Mr. Armstrong clearly testified to the contrary. In his own words, I did not touch anything else except the mirror.
Ugh. Okay. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
Dang. I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, we're back at to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear which he couldn't hear? You only get one shot at life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw?
If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it.
Are you gonna be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table, and there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason. why nothing in this case is adding up.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. This is one of those fucking twists that gets my brain like, what the fuck is happening?
Yes,
Yeah.
Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. The ear doctor made a mistake.
Fair enough.
I do not remember this one. Oh my god, wait, that's so funny.
That is actually hilarious. Nope. Oop, I fucked up. There was the other ear.
Just gonna... Hang on, where is... I'm just gonna... Okay, cool. I just want to see what happens. I believe we're looking at this the wrong way. It was actually the doctor's mistake.
What?
Yes, the doctor got the wrong ear.
Well, I believe we saw an autopsy report yesterday. One that stated that the victim's left eardrum was ruptured and had medicine in it. I'm beginning to wonder if it's not your eardrum that's ruptured, Mr. Wright. This is no time to be playing with people's prescriptions, Nick.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was the one who made his mistake.
I'll give you one more chance, Mr. Wright. Think carefully before you answer this time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine, Your Honor. All right, fine. God, it's fine. All right. Okay,
Good job.
fine. I just wanted to see what happens. You gotta understand.
This is actually pretty funny.
Oh, God. Yeah. This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet, there's one very simple answer that clears them all up.
And what is that?
The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events.
What?
Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter, a phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. Not the coffee spit
shit.
take.
Order! Order! Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom. Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here?
Wow.
What did you say? Trite, are you saying that Mr. Kudo was a setup?
Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elk and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo.
Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that?
Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was...
The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. That's the servant girl right there into the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
It's so hard to believe, but...
There was one, and only one, reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee.
Are you insinuating that the witness in the old man story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but... It is also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. That's right. Well, witness? If your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct? Oh la la. This is most difficult for me.
No, it's actually quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Tribulations that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened.
This is when the case starts to get like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You'll accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day. Oui.
Alright, let's see.
The victim, Monsieur Elg, came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arriving not long after him. There was no other customer. When he got word he won the lottery, Elg became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning incident occurred. There was no time for a phony to do the acting. So we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all. Je vous demande pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor.
I love French. God. Even I was struggling to read that one.
I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly. What you have just done is committed perjury, Mr. Armstrong.
Yeah, him and every other witness, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
like,
let's be
how
real.
many times has this happened in this courtroom? I'd be more surprised if a witness, like, I wait for the day that we get, like, you remember in LA Noire, during the Evelyn Summers case,
Mm-hmm.
the liquor store owner who you talked to, who was
Yeah.
like the most genuine guy we talked to in that whole game,
Mm-hmm.
someone like that.
Just
Which is
waiting
funny,
for
because the Evelyn Summers case also had, you know, the necrophilia guy and the writer prick.
That was the friggin' first. That was one of the first guys that we talked to, dude.
He did the fucking pose and everything. It's like, what the fuck are you about? Then we had I was kissing her. I love that Rusty just immediately decked the dude in the face. Could you imagine Cole Phelps trying to solve an Ace Attorney case?
Oh god. I would love to see that. Holy.
Cole Phelps, homicide, and this is my partner, Gumshoe.
Oh man. God, that sounds like such a fun time. Holy.
Could you imagine Gumshoe being stuck in the car with Phelps driving?
Hey pal, can you keep your eyes on the road? I've already gotten into one car accident. I don't really want to be in another.
Fine, don't worry. I'll decide how to punish you later. I want this shit. I just want this shit. Just the crossover of the ages. Wee.
Jeez.
For now, we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
He took that perjury charge a bit too well. But I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination.
Just it's now just stuck in my head.
It's really funny though. Oh god. Yeah, old Dan really did not long after him. May as well. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Okay.
Yeah, what I was saying before I got onto that whole thing is like, I wait for a day we have a witness like that in an Ace Attorney game who's just genuine,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like, well, damn, I don't know what to do. Because like, you can't even tell. Paul was like, huh, this guy's actually just telling me the truth.
Well, good job. There are some witnesses that do genuinely tell you the truth, but like are just a little stupid.
Yeah.
Like
That dude just genuinely wanted you to catch, you know, the guy who killed Evelyn Summers.
Mm-hmm. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct?
Wait, hey, comes often for my special coffee. I don't want to know what your special coffee is.
You could have just said coffee without the special part, and I would be much less suspicious.
I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special. I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience. God damn.
Dang!
Oh, you make me so happy, Minshaw. You're welcome anytime. I said it was worth one sip, nothing more.
Youch. So, old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in a bit more detail. Let's see. How many minutes after? Yeah. So you're saying that not much time elapsed between when the victim and Mr. Kudo arrived?
Oi, that is correct.
But that still leaves the possibility that something happened in that gap of time. And by your recollection, how much time would you say elapsed?
Let me see. Approximately 2 minutes, I would say.
2 minutes? That's all?
Seems unlikely that anything untoward could have happened in such a short time.
Ah, rats! I knew we shouldn't have pursued this line of questioning. Let's see. No, the customers. We may as well do the second one. Hold it. It's special. God, that's crazy.
So I have downstairs. I have cinnamon roll flavored pop.
Ooh, interesting.
Keep seeing people buy them, so I decided to get myself some today when I went to the store. I don't know what
Nice.
they taste like, but I'll get to try them probably tomorrow for breakfast. I don't know.
Ooh, nice. Out of curiosity, about what time was it? About what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived?
Oh no, I cannot remember, Monsieur. We were told by a witness yesterday.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kinda scary old man, sir.
Is that perhaps jog your memory, witness? The incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have been arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10 p.m., none?
Just after 2, huh?
Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, Monsieur. You are wonderful. I can sit here all day. I can't sit here all the time and do nothing now, can I? The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony. This is one of those ones where you can present the evidence on like 10 different statements because it's like, yeah, no, you're fucking full of it. Oi, Monsieur Judge, I will do everything I do for you. I think that's it. Merci bien. That's French, isn't it?
I'm glad at least one person is in a good mood.
Well, again, he's even humming a song to himself. Makes you think of those times where you get like that one statement in L.A. Noire where you can present like 5 different pieces of evidence, or you know, just piss in their face and tell them stop fucking lying to me.
Right?
I love those. One of my favorite examples of that is the during the second DLC Case in Traffic, when you're questioning the lady who's like sold the stolen car.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I don't know who a James Velasco is. And there's like 10 pieces of evidence you can present. Including the fact that you never gave her, you only said like Velasco, you never said James Velasco.
Right? Alright, where the heck is it? Did I pass it? Jeez, where? That's not it. Where's that's a job listing. Magazine clipping? No. This one? No. Where is it?
I think isn't that?
Lottery ticket? No, wait, no. It's the flyer, right? Hang on.
Yeah, no.
There we go.
Flyer.
Okay, cool.
I think maybe it's something related to the lottery. I just can't remember if it's a flyer.
And Monday at 1:30, bro would have missed his the reading of the numbers. Objection.
Bro would have been, yeah. Oh.
I'm afraid I've finally got you, Mr. Armstrong.
Oui? Quoi? I don't know. What?
Do you think we know French?
What do you mean?
At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning number of a $500,000 lottery ticket. Sorry, is that really only the highest? $500,000? It's called Millionaire Radio.
I'd still take it.
I mean, fair enough. Like, my thing is, like,
after taxes? You get what, 2 pennies after taxes?
No, that's so fair. My thing is that, like, you call it Millionaire Radio, despite the fact that you do not win $1 million.
Yes! And you call it steamed
You call them steamed hams, despite the fact that they are obviously grilled.
Yes! It's a regional dialect.
Oh, really? What region?
Japanifornia?
I see. Oh, man.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
I don't know, dude. You know what? A lot of things, but don't worry about it.
We go off on the weirdest shit sometimes.
And half the time,
Oui! That must be... Oui, that must be the show Monel was listening to. Can't see any problem with the testimony, Mr. Wright.
I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct?
Oui, oui. I am sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know because it was that time that I just finished serving the lunch menu.
You finished serving the lunch menu at 2 p.m.?
You know what? I ain't gonna question it.
Sure, man, whatever.
Who am I to question? Who am I to question?
Feels a little early, but alright, dude, sure.
Who am I to question a French man who sounds like Armstrong from
Full
Metal Alchemist?
Uh...
Get to the point, Trite, if you have one.
That show was broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. And it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life.
It airs at 1:30?
Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time.
None!
This victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. listening to the radio show with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. This victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murderer. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs in Trespian that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer, and that phony Glen Elg acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness.
It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the discrepancy? Quite the performance, Trite. It's almost as if you were on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song.
What is this? Music Theory 101.
Yes. Let's recap according to your imaginative theory. It's now just after 2 p.m. The phony elk is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain, then, where the real Glen Elg is?
I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at that point in time, the real Glen Elg was already dead.
That's certainly the obvious conclusion. Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say.
What?
Now I presume you can prove this theory of yours? Can you explain where the missing corpse went to?
The missing corpse.
According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glen Elg, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? Prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand up if your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Why is the stream buffering?
Uh-oh.
Make sure you're not dropping.
No, it's... No, we're still fine. No drop frames right now.
I'm just making sure the stream's still live on Twitch, which isn't even loading.
No, it's still good on my end.
Okay, that looks good. Back to this. Okay, everything looks fine. I don't know. It was buffering for a moment.
Alright. Fair enough.
Wanted to make sure everything was good, you know. I mean, I know there was the, like, Cloudflare service went down today, so making sure, like, it can happen effectively.
I
Where did the
heard
killer
a
hide the body?
smidge of that.
Yeah. Where did the killer hide the body?
Yes,
fuck.
Your Honor.
Oh, fuck. Right lawyer game.
Hi, Trance.
Yeah, okay. You missed us talking about a theoretical crossover between Phoenix Wright and L.A. Noire.
No, but it'd be so funny, though.
With Cole Phelps' partner being Dick Gumshoe.
Oh, man.
Phelps and Gumshoe. Homicide. Phelps and Gumshoe. Homicide. No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden.
Oh, that was a
Evidence.
Evidence?
What's with this intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead.
Well, Mr. Wright, the court would now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the real body of Mr. L concealed?
I mean, shoot, if nobody saw it outside Tresbian, I guess it was still in there.
It was just in the fucking trash can.
they just dumped it. They just dropped it in the dumpster.
It was laid out in the field with the phrase "cunt BD" scribbled in on it. And they're back.
Oh boy.
It's like, yeah, God, not again.
Oh man. It would have been dangerous to take the body outside.
Phoenix trying to catch the Black Dolly. Gumshoe chasing down the Black Dahlia is a hilarious thought.
Holy. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Tresbian. And just imagine any Ace Attorney character having to deal with Roy. Oh man.
Well, right. You seem to be having a good day. Fucking Roy just comes in and fucks up all of Phoenix's plans.
Nick, I think we're going to have to kill this guy.
I still think like my favorite moment just in there is just the fucking, you say one more word about him, I will blow your fucking head. I'm like, what? I also love Rusty, or not Rusty, fucking, Jesus, why does his name always fucking slip my mind? Final partner, Bukowski, no, not Bukowski, what the fuck? Okay, this is the first one. The final partner, God, why is his name leaving my brain again?
Yeah, from Arson, right?
Yeah. I don't know why his name is eluding me again.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
But when he's like, now there's a time to talk and a time to shut up. Now's the time to shut up. It's like, cause like I love the guy. I can't remember why is his name always the one that I forget? I don't know why.
It'd be like that.
Now's the time to shut up, and he pushes him back.
God.
Interesting. Where could a body have been hidden in inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care to share the court on these plans, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. The exact location where the body was concealed inside Tresbian is... well, obviously nowhere out here, so...
Interactor with Roy, take the strongest move on our face, gets up and tell him to kill himself. Gumshoe! Didn't think I'd see you digging around the trench. Fucking Gumshoe dealing with Roy would be hilarious.
Oh boy.
Gumshoe, this is a vice case.
Oh, jeez. The body was hidden here.
I see. Nice supposition. Supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location?
Oh,
Medicine.
wait, right. Yeah, the medicine. because that's where we found it. Take that! Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle?
None! I've never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I only use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me. Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright?
Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Tresbian.
Quoi? But I've only ever used these bottles for my aromatherapy oils.
But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication.
What kind of medication?
I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elk visited an ear clinic and was given medication that day.
You can't be serious.
The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle match the prescription that was given to Mr. Elk. Glenn Elk's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say that you were in the kitchen?
Biggs! Sorry.
What?
I fucking remember the name. I remembered his name. Biggs. I'm sorry. My brain it fucking came to my brain suddenly. Mon Dieu!
Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back.
The way that was worded, I remember this joke me and a friend had about Fire Emblem Fates in Revelations, the chapter where you fight Gunter, and everyone's just like, our joke was always about, that chapter really is just, you're the traitor! You're the traitor! The traitor is you! Always joke about it, because that's what that fucking scene is.
God.
Come on, Roy, you can't just... Come on, Roy, you can't just take the fact that the guy had a gambling issue and suddenly make it a vice case. As a matter of fact, yes I can, and yes I will. What are you gonna do about it? You're not a good voice actor. It's part of my charm.
Oh, man. Jeez. Holy.
Just imagining the two games fucking colliding, cause you're like, it's just so goofy. Like imagining Phelps questioning any Ace Attorney witness. Phelps would be done with their shit minute one. Could you imagine fucking Finbar dealing with it? Finbar would just go home. We're like, yeah, I'm not doing it today.
All right. You know what, Phelps? You can deal with him instead. I'm out of here.
Bukowski would have some sarcastic remark.
God, I just want to hear the kinds of quips he would have for some Ace Attorney witnesses, dude. Holy.
Do go on. Could you imagine his reaction to April May? Or even better, his reaction to Red White. Remember, he fucking hates people like Red White.
God, that would be so funny. Oh my god.
Order! Order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Elg? Never! I could not do such an horrible thing!
Oh,
Mr. Godot?
Dang, how much coffee was that? Maya, were you keeping track?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. It's probably useless to do so.
The bitterness. God, I'm freaking just coffee.
I love this song.
Such a good one. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules.
Do you have the slightest idea of how many cups you've had by now?
Then I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I'd like to take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear? My H-deficient friend?
My H-deficient friend?
Jesus Christ!
Age deficient friend. Oh my god. Mikowski gets in the car with Phelps after talking to Red and White, and he says, "If we stayed in there for 5 more seconds, I think I might have shot him on instinct."
Staying there for 5 more seconds, Phelps. I may have shot him on instinct. What does that mean? What? My guy, what does that mean? You can't just say shit.
My age deficient friend, man, he hates the French just like I do.
You can't just be saying this shit, you know.
Holy.
Like, you can't just be saying this shit. You gotta.
What an incredible sentence. Holy. Oh man, that's so good. I'm glad that we both had the same thought. We both screenshotted this. World's first person to aura farm with bigotry.
World's first person to aura farm with the 0 aura. I mean, he has aura, but it's like negative aura sometimes.
Age deficient friend is a crazy line. Alright, I'm moving on.
Oh my god. The fuck does age deficient mean? Je vous demande pardon! Please, you must hear me out!
I mean, to be fair, there is no H in this word. Potentially homophobic or a
It's a trap! Listen to me! Por favor! You're less than your Armstrong! Por favor is Spanish.
Do you think he's not even French?
Yeah. Fair enough. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck?
Oh, my sides, dude.
I'm going to ask you once. Did you do it?
Oh my god.
What the fuck has these I forgot how weird this shit gets. None! None! Absolutely none! I simply... Let's hear it. You've got one shot, right, Gramps? Witness, the court will permit you this chance to make one final statement, and then we're fucking killing you. I under oath again, and Michigan Notes coffee mug away. Lie again, we're just giving you the fucking death penalty.
If you lie again, you're dying to the firing squad. Public. Everyone's gonna see it. Bailiff, shoot him in the face.
Bailiff, creases Jordans.
Bailiff cut his balls off.
Jervis, kill him. As does my gavel.
See, this could imply that he's just going to slam it onto, onto his desk. However, this could mean that the judge is going to just straight up beat him to death with it.
Please do. I've had enough of this very offensive stereotype, okay? Like, jeez, they're like, I know there's a lot of stereotypes in Ace Attorney and characters and shit, but I think this one's a bit much.
This one is a little bit much. Fucking nuts. Cadell sometimes has the aura as the Phoenix, but it's half the time in a different way. That's honestly the funniest way to make a rival prosecutor.
I just love the fact that he said he was undefeated.
I mean, shoot, so am I guess. I myself am undefeated as a prosecutor.
It is clear.
Why, what do they always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. The confession. It is true, I hid the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it, and I had no choice. And I had to go along with it because there was a reason why I could not refuse. I'm going to make you an offer you cannot refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me. I did not kill that man. I did not do it. I did not. Oh, hi, Tiger. You were forced? By who?
Godot really just an aura farmer canonically. That's quite fun. He
Really
might
is.
be Ace Attorney's resident aura farmer.
He really is. He really does not. Like, what is his fucking purpose? He never fucking wins a case. He is actually useless.
Can't believe we can't believe we got the freaking the jobber prosecutor. I love you, Godot, but you canonically have 0 wins.
Meet potential prosecutor.
Potential prosecutor.
Give me liberty, give me death, or give me coffee.
Give me liberty, give me fire, give me coffee, or I retire. Potential prosecutor, shut up. Oh,
So what's on that meme?
oh my god. Real life mad. Oh, I might have to kill you. Oh,
If
oh
and when,
man.
but never is. Zero, wins as a prosecutor.
007.
0 wins. Yeah, 007. 0 wins as a prosecutor. 0 times saving his love. 7 failures against. 7 losses to the same man.
Oh my god. I'm so dead.
Use my lawyer skills to their fullest. Drink coffee the entire case.
Oh, I'm actually
What are we-
crying. I'm actually crying.
The
Dude.
worst thing we've
This
created.
is so funny.
This is so stupid, but I love it. 0 win, 0 7, 7 cups of coffee.
No, it's so good though. Holy.
Hold on, let me talk to my lawyer.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, this is.
Potential prosecutor, dude. Holy crap.
Now I need the potential man meme with Godot.
It's so fun. It'd be so funny, dude. Oh my god. Oh my sides. Oh, my sides actually hurt.
It's just so stupid.
It's such a stupid joke, but it's so funny. Anyways, yeah, he was forced to hide a body in his kitchen. You know, whoop-de-doo.
I cannot say or I will be erased.
He's actually going to kill him. Oh my god. Okay, let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at his table? It's so
Ah.
funny.
Good.
It's so funny.
There was.
Oh.
There was another man.
Oh? Ayo?
Got him.
I knew it.
Maggie was telling the truth. You may now cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer.
So this one, there's 2 ways you can go about it.
Oh, there's 2 ways?
'Cause you can, yeah. You can do it in either order, technically speaking. It just changes which statement you present the evidence on.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I only really know the one.
Yeah. If you want to do it the other way, it's presenting the contract on the 3rd statement, and then you present, when you're given a choice, you present the tiger.
Oh, okay.
So there's 2 ways you can go about it. It's either or.
Ah, fair enough. May as well try it. Alright,
Yeah.
where's that?
If I remember correctly, it works that way.
Alright,
I'm pretty sure.
Where's the...
I think it's on the 1st page.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
it's okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's this 3rd statement, and then you'll present whatever, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Objection! You have $500,000 debt, don't you? He's just gonna open straight with that.
Yeah. I just find that interesting that you can go about it either way.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few times you have something like this that you can do it that way.
Yeah, that's cool.
$500,000? Is it true? Is this true, Mr. Armstrong?
Just go to the throat already. Not for real.
Oui. Je soul. I was weak and I borrowed the money. Hey, I'd borrow money from them.
I would not.
Look, if it means that I get threatened by...
Oh my god, wait.
What?
I found one.
Wait, there's a potential man for...
There is. Holy.
He was a great defense attorney. Surely he'd be a great prosecutor. Call me DL6. Okay. 6 liver transplants.
6 liver transplants. Holy.
Okay, just like by himself. Someone time is gifted.
Oh.
There's really not the person.
Oh.
Air levels of a Kendrick. More else taken than Drake. Who wins?
Put this on stream,
Kendrick,
please.
I'm gonna
Oh
go
my
later.
god. Alright, let me see if I can. Hang on. Oh my god.
It's a cool ass Cyclops mask and wakes from his coma still in. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me 17 cups of coffee a day or I kill your mother.
Holy crap.
Come
You know
on,
what?
the future.
Hang on. Let me see if I can. I'm actually not sure how I can do that.
You should just be able to drag it, either save the image and put an image in OBS or just drag and drop it into OBS.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Hang on.
Really
Let me see then. Oh wait, hang on. It's because it's a URL. I suppose that's fair. All right. Let's save this thing. Gallery. This is so funny though. Holy.
Yeah, there we go. See, I got it on my end when I put it as a URL.
Okay. That's fair.
And you can see it now on my screen. I don't know what it's showing up like on a... Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
yeah, it's there.
I mean, it's blurry as hell, so you should post it on
very
yours.
blurry. Anyways.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it on my end. I was like, it's probably pixelated.
It's so funny, dude.
There he is.
That
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, dude. It's so funny, dude. They
It's
call
so
him
good.
DL6. Died, lost every single case. 6 liver transplant.
How about a nice cup of shut the fuck up? Person he's beefing with beats the other person he was beefing with instead of him.
Hater levels of Kendrick, more L's than Drake. Who wins? A prolific prosecutor who can manipulate everyone, the evidence, and the entire courtroom? An apron? No, guys, trust me, endangering me is only living sibling in the killer's chat.
You can't read this, you got that point! That kiss is so good! This is way too
This
funny!
is really funny.
Coffee spelled backwards is Eoph because I don't give an Eoph until I've had my coffee.
Holy.
Oh,
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
Worse win record than Pain with a bloodline curse. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, dude. It's so funny.
Let's get back to the game so I
Yeah,
can finish
yeah.
this
Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game. Okay. Alright.
So distracted by
It's fine, it's
potential
fine.
prosecutor
Dude,
because of
potential dude, oh my god. Potential prosecutor is so funny, dude. I think we know what the red hashtag is.
Yeah, I think we know what the fucking right hashtag is.
Alright, anyways.
This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man. Alright, here he is. Fucking is the tiger. He's
42, dude.
Take that!
Modern slainer.
Take
There
that.
he is!
Take that! Take that. God.
There he is, the tiger poster.
A $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you.
Oui, it is as you say. Mr. Armstrong? The tiger, you told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand the repayment of his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. But I just did what he told me. I had no choice. I carried the body and the inconsistent inconscient
Dude, just say unconscious.
Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. And after that, I tried to forget what I'd seen.
Hang on, so you put the girl next to the dead body? That's crazy, dude. She wasn't even dead. Can you imagine if she woke up and just saw the body? Oh, jeez. I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre.
God damn.
Oof.
I do have further questions for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket were recovered from the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well? None! I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it, I was not. It was despicable. Mr. Godot. You will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. "30 minutes. What? Sorry, Car. I didn't know you were doing it.
No, right? I was like, dang, chill out.
This trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more."
How the?
"Don't sit back and relax yet, trite. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We'll resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand." Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
The things some people would rather do than for loan money. Excuse me.
Alright, we're ending this tonight.
Yep. So we're finally gonna get to see the tiger on the stand. We've almost got this case won now, Nick.
I wish I could agree.
Huh?
When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth.
You mean you think Mr. Armstrong was lying?
I don't know. But if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe.
What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end.
Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, Little Miss Top Knot.
Christ. It's not a top knot!
Look, never mind about the hair. Just calm down, alright? I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kinda get wound up. No kidding. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna go take a jog back down to the precinct. I can get some prints analyzed for you if you got an hour. An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then.
But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right?
True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're still really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour? You bet! In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? Well, oh boy. It's the... I mean, we may as well get the... this one. Take that! Take that. Okay. We're going back to the station anyway. Could you find out whose prints are on this? Oh, hey! That's the small bottle I gave you back this morning, right? Yeah, I think it's time we solved the last mystery of who these prints belong to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me, too. Alright, small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess. In another life, Gumshoe would have been a war hero for all the shit he could have done if he was deployed during the War on Terror. That's crazy.
It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio Tigre? I even tamed him just for you. It was a 3-cup job. No problem.
3-cup job?
To tamed him? The guy's name may be Furio Tigre, but come on, man.
He's pretty lively. Be careful. He still bites. Very well. Please show Mr. Tigre to the stand.
Hi, buddy.
Witness, please say the.
Don't hide under the table, Maya. Unless there's room for me down there, too.
Would you mind? What'd you say to me? Nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest. Nothing. He's doing nothing. I don't know.
Who could have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge?
I got business to take care of. You hear me? So who's the hell called me into this hole? Was it you, Spiky?
No, of course not. It was the judge. Your Honor?
Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on the proceedings like normal.
That's it. We're doomed. If I have to work for this court, I'd be a terrorist in no time.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here? There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What'd you say? There's no point to struggle. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law.
Genuinely, it's a miracle this court only got bombed once. We'll get there. Don't worry about it.
Fair.
Don't worry about it, Seven.
And I'm the one that hauled you in. Ugh.
Too cool.
Don't let him get the better of you, Nick. Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct?
He can maybe be a loser, but God, he can be cool. There he is. Ace Attorney's a resident or a farmer.
Exactly. Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, mask boy. You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie who? I I got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas. Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then.
Still under the table.
Everyone's under tables right now.
Oh my god.
Please tell us what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix Wright.
You still finding that pen of yours? Oh, I mean, huh?
You're the one who set this up, didn't you? You're gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying?
Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today.
That's disgusting.
Nick.
Get a grip, Nick.
Phoenix, buddy.
Alright.
I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all my time in my office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every single day. You want to check my alibi? Just ask Violetta.
I'm good.
I'd like to ask her a lot of questions.
Okay.
Oh, at last I found my pin. Ah! What is it? Please, witness, if you can refrain from shouting out like that. I know the kind of games that guy in the blue plays. That low life ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins.
Low life? Me?
Listen up, Smarty. Every time you ask me something that don't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000, and you's gonna borrow the cash from me.
That's one loan contract I refuse to sign.
And don't think it's gonna hurt when you get tangled with the tiger. Ha! I love a good spectator sport. Just a minute. That's really not. This witness is. How can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming an urban jungle. Get on his bad side and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too. Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here.
Oh, come on, man.
You's better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business.
Goodell loves sports betting? I'd believe it. You think he buys horse racing tickets?
I do love our oodada.
You know what? Based of you, Godot. Thank you.
If I don't split it now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. Court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can do it, Nick!
Very encouraging when you're saying it from behind the, or from underneath the desk. Come out from under there already, would you, Maya?
Alright, you remember which statements to press to not get penalized?
Yep, I got it. Alright, no,
Yeah, 'cause
nothing
if you-
about no murder.
Yeah. If you press the wrong statement, you do get penalized.
Yep.
Loves the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, alright, spent all the time in the office. Alright, sure. Alright. Okay, buddy. Hold it! Hold it! Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know.
You see these teeth? That's how sharp my security is.
Sharp? Is it talking about Viola Cadaverini?
She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says, so that's where I was. Seems like a rather, sketchy schedule.
And there he goes again. What the tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. So, now what? Yeah.
Sure. I can live.
What did you want?
Oh God. If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
This is a dead end, Triton. You know it. Remember the rules.
No, it's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately.
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too?
Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. Never set foot outside.
What are you, a neat?
I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before. I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could, please. Mr. Tiger, the court asks that you add that last statement to your testimony.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself. In office 2, never saw the kid before. Alright, let's see here. Where is the... There it is.
Go, Haru Urara! Go! Objection!
Mr. Tigre. You claim you don't know Mr. Glenn Elg, but it appears that Mr. Elg knew you.
What?
Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. I really like the horse. Meet with the tiger. Dated December 3rd.
What are you, a neat? You'll need a fucking split. Keep talking to me like that. Oh, no.
December 3rd? That's the day of the murder!
So, Mr. Tiger, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Elg. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him.
You're ha, you's actually not bad!
Sorry?
I was just messing with yous to see how good you were. Do you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad.
That's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated. You's calling me a liar? Is that what you's doing?
I'm sorry.
Ruh-roh!
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Phoenix? Ruh-roh, Phoenix? So you're saying that you claim to have never seen this kid before, and the truth is the truth?
Would you do it for a judge snack?
Would you do it for a... Would you do it for a judge snack? It's fucking wild. I said I'm dead serious! You just better believe that's the truth. Ha! Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. This is where you testify for the court again, Mr. Tiger.
Scooby-Doo Phoenix Wright crossover.
We got a Scooby-Doo crossover. We got a LA Noire crossover.
Oh,
Gonna get all the
man.
crossovers. Oh, yes. Would you mind indulging the court, witness?
You never actually met the victim? Oh, that's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy.
I ain't no liar. Never met Glenn Elg. There was some lame guy with a name, though. Wanted to borrow cash from me. I got a meeting with the guy at my office tender lender. I wait around for him, but he ain't ever show. I ain't never been to that Tres Bien joint you's here. Contradiction in this one's easy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, most of the contradictions during this one are surprisingly easy.
Mm-hmm. He's just trying. You just gotta like worm your way into like getting him like on the scene because he's really trying to like not get himself in there. So
I see. I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arrangement to meet the victim, but he didn't show up. He was being murdered. I've heard it's pretty hard to keep an appointment when you're dead. You may, very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
yes, Your Honor.
Didn't I tell you a lot? I got a big deal going down today. I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. That bill's going straight to you, right?
Alright, let's see here. I'm not going now. Somebody cash on me. Send me with the guy in my office. Send a letter. As always showed. Never been to the Tres Bien joint. Yeah, okay, alright, there it is. Where
Yeah,
is
you're
it?
full of shit.
Where are they? Yeah, matches used for advertising. Found in tender lender. Well, wouldn't you know? Objection. Oh my god, that worked. Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches?
Matches? What you's talking about?
We found them in your office at Tender Lender. They're from that restaurant.
What?
If you've really never been to Tres Bien before, what was a book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk?
You've been snooping around in my stuff too? What now, wise guy? What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no broad controlling me.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm very taken.
Order! Order! Well, witness, I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you?
Is he? I may as well.
Phoenix has a husband. Ah! Sorry, I'm terribly sorry. Forgive me. I ain't no pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But okay, I was at the joint that day.
What?
But listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid. Well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony.
I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glenn Elk that day, and he did put poison in his coffee. He must have.
Alright, now that Tres Bien.
Alright.
I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw an ugly scene. Guy was laid out Sorry about that. That was laid out all over the table, stiff as concrete. Figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cop sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then.
Phoenix always has the vibe that he's never been married, but still somehow has 4 separate divorces. At least 25 by the time of Apollo Justice.
I miss my spouse, Apollo. I miss him a lot.
Why are you telling me this, boss?
Don't worry. No, don't worry about it. Just can you babysit my daughter for me?
Anyways.
Have a choice?
Nope. Anyways, I'm gonna be off. Doing friggin' whatever.
Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold it! If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express.
I do not care.
Don't
Get a
care,
driver's
do
license,
that.
I guess. Whatever, dude. Like,
You have that fucking bike.
You have the scooter. It's a little dented, but clearly it still works.
Exactly. You'll be fine. Kind of.
You'll
Really.
make it.
Well, will he? Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe
Don't know. Don't care.
Maybe you'll get reimbursed for your time. I don't know. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Phoenix gay coworker just looked at me and called dibs. What that mean, right?
No more stupid questions. No problem. Anytime Tripe presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays the penalty. Mr. Godot, that's my job. Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it. Yes, sir.
Dang. You Manfred von Karma?
Special Express ain't cheap, right? Just so you know, since you's paying.
Oh, man. Doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here?
Really doesn't, obviously.
No, it does not.
Least of all in this game. Oh boy.
Actually,
I remember what to do. I remember what to do.
laid out on the table, steps concrete. Wait a minute. Hang on, where is the... How'd you see it,
Wouldn't be
though?
able to see that. Yeah.
Objection!
You can present that on the second statement as well.
Oh, shoot, okay.
Because that's what I'm saying. I saw an ugly scene, but he couldn't see the scene.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything. Yeah, that's fair. You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigre?
No one escapes the tiger's clutches.
Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro. And no one escapes the Phoenix's clutches.
Phoenix's apologist, this homeless man crash out arc makes so much sense and should have been longer. Honestly, I agree. That's fair.
I think it's time we got something straight.
What's this, Trite? A new irrelevant line of questioning?
These are the floor plans of the crime scene.
Oh shit.
You say we're standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigre? From here, your field of vision would have been covered in covered an area something like this.
Indeed, the witness could have had a clear view of the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat.
Except he wouldn't.
Isn't that what I just said? I saw the kid in the back of the kid's head.
Unfortunately for you, that's not possible.
Not
If-
scientifically possible.
Not scientifically possible! If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition.
Why, that's true.
Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here.
Bum, bum,
So, from the entrance of Tresbian, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day, because you met with him.
Wrong! I've forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday. The victim was alone at his table.
But the defense just proved that point to be moot. The victim, witnessed by Mr. Kudo, was not Glen Elg, but a fake.
What?
In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had just killed and acted out a charade.
That will do.
Godot is really good at feigning confidence, but half the time I assume his internal monologue is something of what the hell am I doing for stamping? Okay, it's working. Oh, it isn't.
Exactly. This trial has gone on long enough without obvious questions being answered. I always feel like the first couple of cases, and like despite how complicated they get, I do feel like it's noticeable how much easier it is against the prosecutor. Like Godot doesn't have as much bite as, say, Edgeworth or Monk or Francisca did.
Mm-hmm. Because he just is. I mean, well, because he, you know, this is his first case, so
Yeah.
Oh, it's working. Oh, it isn't. Oh man. Did we make the comparison to Archer already? Because honestly, that's also kind of how that feels
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, I think we did.
Fair enough. Anyways.
Yeah.
Ooh, was the real?
Who exactly was this real killer who impersonated the victim? You say that the killer murdered Glen Elg and then impersonated the victim in a performance for Victor Kudo. In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal to the court.
Well, shoot. I mean, who else would it be? It's the guy. I mean,
It's Maya.
yeah.
Oopsie
It's
daisy.
Godot. It's Mia. Age deceased is.
Phoenix, you better not. Phoenix, I swear to God.
Age deceased is kind of wild.
Age deceased. He doesn't have as much bite to it to make up for it. The cases are biting for him like an aggressive dog. Yeah, true.
All right. Take that. Take that. Take that. Okay.
She dead. Why you asking?
The killer is Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it.
What? Well, witness? Now that's cute. You think you can pin this on the tiger? Maybe you don't understand. Tiger is the king of the jungle. So I dare you to say it again. Come on, you got the guts. You can't threaten me, Mr. Tigre. It's a defense. Go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright! Sounds to me like it must have been you, old man. You got guts, I'll give you that. Mr. Wright, do not leave me to handle this on my own. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Mr. Godot? Let's go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. The old man didn't just see the victim. Oh, no, no, no.
The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there.
What was was it the victim he saw? Or was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains that he saw the accused put the poison into the coffee. Yes, it was the waitress who poisoned the coffee.
Very impressive, Mr. Godot. Let me get up here. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack.
Ha! Found your pen at last, right?
Yeah, it was in my pocket. Anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that way. That day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glenn Elg, and the waitress from behind.
Yes, your point, Mr. Wright?
I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glenn Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible that the waitress was also part of the show.
What? You mean that the waitress was an imposter as well?
The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her. Godot can handle T. Gray by being like that because he's just low-key hoping for him to kill him at some point so he doesn't have to deal with this anymore.
Fair enough. Who on earth was it? Armstrong.
Phoenix, you better not. Phoenix, I swear to God.
It was Bruno Cadaverini. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, yeah.
Take
best
that!
girl.
Excuse me.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Sure.
You can prove nothing.
Alright, whatever, dude.
Who is this woman?
Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of Tender Lender.
He's making a big mistake. Do you know who Violetta's grandfather is? You better be going home in a fucking armored truck. I don't know, why did I say fucking? I don't know. There's times in this game where it feels like there'd be a swear, and it feels like T. Gray would have them.
No, real.
And I'm a truck tonight, if you know what I mean. Don't they swear in Dual Destinies? Isn't that why it's rated M?
There's a few of them. I can't remember one specifically off the top of my head, but I mean, yeah, there's some.
Stop shaking, Nick. Which is so funny. It's
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ.
You know what? Let Tigre swear. As a treat.
There we go. You got to swear.
Where was I? Yeah, the defendant, Miss Bird, has stated the following.
Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy. And she had kind of a cackling laugh.
There are just too many contradictions in this case. Also, no Dual Destinies is M-rated because of one scene having some low-key memory serves. Oh, right.
Can't wait till we get to that.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll get there. The second man at the victim's table who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when that eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all of these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real, and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tigre, the only person who could have committed the crime, was you.
Witness? Have you got anything to... What have you got to say? That's cute. Sorry? You's alright. I could do with a guy like you around.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get me to my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go.
Something to think about?
You got all wrapped up nice, huh, right? But you's missed out on one real important thing.
But that can't be.
I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid too. But I couldn't have poisoned them, you's here. What? Do you really expect to believe you now, Mr. Tigre? Ha. What a troublemaker.
Troublemaker?
Looks like we're gonna need another one for the road. One more steaming cup of hot testimony. Indeed. Witness, you will explain to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened to that? What happened that day at Trespien between yourself and the victim? Final testimony.
All right, final testimony of the case.
Yeah, I loaned El cash, about $100,000. That day, we was due to have a little chat. Get at it as paid back date, see? So, anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won! $500,000! You got lucky, you know? Real lucky. That waitress hadn't done what she'd done, everything would have been over. Now I see. The principal amount you loaned Mr. Elg was $50,000. Yeah, well, you've got the VIG to take into account. Interest builds up fast, you know?
Doubles? Jesus.
Depends on how long he left it.
Yeah, that's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal.
And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question. Yeah, he was one lucky kid.
You know, until he died.
Yeah,
That's neither here nor there.
he got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't got no motive, you ain't got no case.
His motive? He has to have one, but what is it? Alright, let's see here.
Yep, time to end this case.
Mm-hmm. Okay, up. Gotta flatten the guy when he starts screaming. $500,000. Would have been over. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Okay. The waitress. You mean...
Girl with the glasses in the defendant's chair. Who else could I mean? If she ain't got in the way, things would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with.
Maybe I should push a little on this. How things would have been. What do you mean things would have been over and done with?
Are yous all there? What? Talking about the cash. I was there to get my 100,000 bucks back. That's all I am, a businessman. It was all coming together before the waitress got in the way. As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. T. Gray had no motive for killing the victim. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said.
Tiger's motive, huh? He's after the one.
How was that? Thousand. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy.
Well, then what was his mixtape doing on your desk?
You can present numerous things here.
Right, including
That, yeah, the medical
including this,
papers, sports page,
Oh, the medical papers. Yeah, okay. I guess both of those do make sense. Yeah.
and the sports page would do it.
Right, the sports page, because that also has the name MC Bomber on it. All right. Objection! So you just intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. L owed you, correct?
I'm loaning the guy cash, so that's my right.
Unfortunately for Mr. Elg, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were after.
What are you getting at, Trite? What else would a moneylender be after other than money?
Friggin' more money. Oh, the moneylender was after money. But money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch.
Absolutely adore this overlay. Bravo. Yes, this was made by Wired.
Yeah.
And then who made was it B that made the DS model?
Yes, it was B that made the DS model.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was B or Reyes. I remember
Yeah.
one of them made it. I just can't remember who.
Also, hi. Hi, Bean. How's it going, man?
Hi Bean, how's it going?
And then I have a different one for the next game that I'll play here.
Yes.
Anyways.
Christ, I need to sit up a bit. It's going. Should be asleep, but I can't. There now. Yeah, we are. I'm going to bed after stream, but we gotta
Yeah,
finish
me
this
too.
case.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is that?
A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber.
A computer virus? What does one of those do?
Oh my god, I have to explain all of this over again. A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer.
A computer? What does one of those do?
Oh my god. I guess the beard isn't the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age.
I actually choked for a second. I'm not gonna lie. That came out of me. I forgot he asked that.
Jeez. This dementia patient. I almost fell asleep at 12 but I didn't because of bad brain. It'd be like that. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market.
Several $1 million?
Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glenn Elk had no way to repay the money is crucial.
What?
Glenn Elk was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was the collateral Mr. Elk put up in order to borrow the money.
You're trying to suggest that the witness's motive was to get a hold of that program.
Exactly.
This goes beyond dementia patient. Dare I say this goes into the territory of dementia merchant.
Trent, what the fuck does that mean? The Witness may have a poor fashion sense, but he had he's by no means an idiot, trite.
Dang, the fashion. He's gonna insult the drip? That's a sick. Look, say what you will about Tigray, but that shirt does kind of goes hard. That is a cool shirt.
I'm. By the way, if you've noticed, I've cut back the way I do the tiger voice because it's hurting my throat.
That's so fair.
A man like him, could only get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder.
Of course he could, provided that he had time. But what if he had needed that money right then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear.
Seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? What did Mr. Tigray need money to tune of $1 million?
Alright, where the heck
I
is
think,
it?
if I remember correctly, if you present the papers on the first part, then you need to present the bomber CD at this point.
Oh, interesting.
Where that goes.
Okay, got
But
it.
I mean, we presented the CD first, and now we papers.
Right.
It's similar to what we did earlier with, you can either present that first or this first, but you have to present them both in the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Take that! Take that.
Some slander things
Take that.
include making fun of the community do. The character calling Sanders mostly fights hand-to-hand punch merchant. Yeah, like that. Intentionally made zero fucking sense.
Take that! Take that? Take that. Take that.
What you trying to make me take?
Your the medical papers. In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a large amount of money. God, everyone in this case needs money, huh? About 6 months ago.
Same.
You know what? You're so right. Money's expensive.
About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident.
Well, money's not
weren't you?
expensive. Money's just hard to have.
Yeah.
Money itself is not expensive, though.
An accident
Money
involved.
can do things.
An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the
Damn.
hospital, where she underwent surgery.
Double damn. Where'd you get all that info?
Oh, these medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, her operation cost $1 million.
Ba-na-na, ba-na-na.
Payment for these expenses was due in December of last year, and was paid in full.
$1 million? Preposterous sum. Someone should sue those HMOs.
Who do you think did the operation, Seven?
Dr. Hottie.
Yeah, we know. Oh boy.
Ha! No one would pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a morgue.
But Mr. Tigray had no choice but to pay, because his very life depended on it.
Order! 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 You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright?
Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini.
Did you say Cadaverini?
Ruto Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of all underworld activities in the city, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glen Elk's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hands on that CD. Glen Elk had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened, but he can't. Neither can I.
The lottery win?
Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. Elk won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on that all-important CD. At least, no legitimate way.
Ah.
Oh, there it is. You know, oh, wait, right. So he resorted to illegitimate means. Just a bit, nothing.
Just a little bit of poison. Don't worry about it.
That's crazy!
He murdered Glen Elk and then made his next move, to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed as Glen Elk, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo.
Like I said, Trite, that's crazy. No one could pull that off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept out of it.
But Mr. Armstrong knew all about it. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Godot? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000, in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan.
You just put on a good show, Spiky. You just want to stay alive in the loan shark business, gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like that kid, created a witness, and framed someone. If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that.
I agree.
What?
Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Miss Bird had no way out.
What? Another one, Mr. Wright? Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trite? What was this trick you say Mr. Tigre performed to the accused?
My attorney's badge.
Technically wrong.
Or rather, his attorney's badge.
Yep.
Take that! Take that. Take that. Take that! Freaking. Take that.
What on earth is this? What an insult to think that anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation.
Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Can you imagine if we just had this case over again with Winston Payne?
Because he was the one. Because he was the one who won the case last time.
That'd be hilarious.
God. Can you imagine him seeing the newspaper, seeing the case that he won redone, and then
Yep.
and then Maggie Bird being found not guilty again?
You would be pissed.
Imagine if the attorney's badge actually worked for this one. It would have been peak. True.
Mr. Tigre, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me.
What? That's...
The truth.
But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt it was you. Standing in here, this very court, a mere month ago. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most displeasurable, shabby defense I've ever seen. Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove that the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man. Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him? Hey! Forget about it, yeah?
The music, baby!
Yeah, no, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do something like that. Not me. You made a mistake, right? Yeah, with someone else, huh?
Have you no pride, sir? No, he's a tiger, not a lion.
This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, Trite, here in a court, we deal with people's lives. Mr. Godot was right.
Your Honor?
Speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge, with the verdict, with the vested power to hand down a verdict.
The cornered tiger's quite weak and docile, actually. Interesting.
Which, reflects on how he acts.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it.
No!
If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. Circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious for sure, but not conclusive. But we've come so far. You say he impersonated Glen Elg. You say he impersonated you.
Granted, that's also most animals, but still. Yeah, fair enough.
But none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffin. Ha! Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger. You gonna get mauled. You's got that?
All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. But it was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt.
Ha. Looks like I won't be needing a reef.
If I just had one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook.
The witness's cross-examination is over. You are free to go, Mr. Tiger. Or Tigre. I always get confused whenever they bounce between.
They bounce between it because they say the tiger and tigre. Anyways, hi.
Your Honor, sir. Wait!
Detective?
Detective Gumshoe? Sorry it took so long, pal. I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this, too.
What is it, Detective?
Isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence.
What? What?
We got a recess, baby.
Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab.
The results?
Yeah, about the prints, pal, from this medication bottle.
So you know who the prince belonged to?
Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know.
So tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it.
You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. They're Furio Tigre's paw prints, all right.
That's great. Got him now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He laid everything on the line for this, Nick.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on this bottle now.
Huh? What? Why not?
What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put Please, Gumshoe. It's irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison in Glen Elk's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that really doesn't make any difference now.
I knew it. Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
This was our last chance to help Maggie. I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. That's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal.
Detective Gumshoe? Maggie? You've been working on something for me?
Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. I'll get out of here now.
Detective Gumshoe, wait!
He's gone.
Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick?
I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Put into the pocket.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I granted you a recess so you could prepare decisive evidence. So you can prepare decisive evidence you discovered.
Yes.
Don't keep us all in suspense, Trite. Show us. All right, final moments. Naturally, we can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we?
Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste.
How much more time are you gonna waste? I ain't been to no court before. But you lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion.
Here comes the funniest ending to a case, possibly. No, it is pretty great.
No doubts are given to the nature of the evidence. It will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright.
Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. Really backed into a corner here. But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit.
Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Present the final, decisive evidence.
My attorney's badge!
Alright. What would this final piece of evidence be?
Wow. Ear medicine covered in pure Tigre's fingerprints.
Take that! This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Your Honor? Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre.
What? But Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information?
Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains. Except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark.
My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you saying? Well, what the hell's in it anyway?
Phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains... we just lie a little bit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, bluff a bit more.
This is the bottle containing the potassium cyanide.
Potassium cyanide?
The poison used to murder Mr. Elg, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that?
Ha ha ha! You'd make a good clown, you know that?
What?
Yous ain't never gonna get this to stick. You's just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger?
Bluff?
I can see straight through you, Phoenix Wright. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it?
No, this is the bottle we found traces of the poison in.
Don't mess with the tiger, or you gonna get ripped to shreds. Cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass. Got him.
So is that so?
That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like. I like he's just like.
So, how do you know that? Got him, at last.
Is the
What?
Three Stooges bit?
Why has everyone gone so quiet? I said that bottle.
Is, this the bottle you're referring to?
Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But yous ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle.
Phoenix and Kiddo.
And why?
Why,
Why is that one?
why is that?
Don't let that cozy-looking suit fool you, people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Godot. Tell the guy where to go. You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you just said? What I said? What did I just say?
You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in.
Yeah.
But just now, you slipped in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. Do we even have the poison?
No.
Okay, wait.
I know we do.
Oh, okay, we do. Oh, right, because it was found in the apron pocket. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have known anything about it because he was supposedly not a part of it.
Yeah, you just don't know who you's messing with. I'm the Tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market.
You're gonna admit that right here also in court?
You think I'm gonna let some jumped up suit get the better of me?
Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with a phony lawyer. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all!
Got him.
It's just that easy.
I'm not fucking screaming like that. It's 2 in the morning and my voice is already sore, so
That's fair.
black out. Boy, you faking. What's going on? It looks like a blackout. Well done, trite. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. Hey, with that mask, don't worry about it. Savor it. Will you watch your caged prey? Bro, okay.
No. They screamed so loud he caused a blackout, apparently.
Right. You caught a tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go.
My face still burns, Your Honor.
Bro got lockjaw.
Prosecution will be sure to take care of Mr. Tigre, won't you, Mr. Godot? He's being arrested on suspicion of murder of Glenn Elg, Your Honor.
Can we also get him on the money laundering? Because,
Yeah, I feel like the murders are enough.
yeah, it's fair.
Look, there are no statutes of limitation on murder. I figure with the statute of limitations, it was really more about 350. Really more about 150. There are no statute of limitations on murder, Mr. Gat.
Oh god.
Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney.
Yes, she was.
Yes. And in the absence of genuine evidence.
God, I mean, with who was heading the case, absence of a genuine prosecutor.
And in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for one slip of the tongue. Rio Tigre is truly a frightening criminal. Is he?
He's a little silly.
Ha! The truly frightening ones. Is the defense attorney over there?
Godot.
Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird,
Not
guilty.
Woo!
That is all. Court is adjourned. Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago. But now I feel like I can forgive him.
Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger.
Look, Nick. In the doorway.
Detective Gumshoe? Oh, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around, pal. Wait!
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, yeah, congratulations, Maggie.
Thanks.
I knew you were innocent all along.
Why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Huh? Oh, well, I was... Well, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you around. Wait up, detective! I just ran off.
Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. I'm sure they serve to give people trauma in and out of universe. Thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. That wasn't even of any use. But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles.
Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him.
Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick?
Yeah, Maya's right. Should really help Gumshoe out a bit. It's clear he needs it. Maggie, you know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you through all of this.
I wanted to believe that, sir. But on that first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up.
He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
He doubted me. That's why he thought I might have done it.
I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom. My attorney's badge.
It's always the attorney's badge.
It's always the attorney's badge. The fake attorney's badge.
That's the thing that fucked up my life for a bit.
Haru Urara.
I don't think Haru can save this.
Alright.
Give her the lunchbox so we can go to bed.
Alright, fair enough. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. There, thank you. Here you are, a present to celebrate your freedom.
That's...
Present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love.
He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe? I actually really like weenies, you know? Me too. Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know.
Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it?
Is it okay if I eat this now?
Munch.
So, how is it, Maggie? It's really good.
Aww.
Right.
So the case of the phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false accusations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. And who knows? Maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start. Oh boy.
Recipe for turnabout. The end.
Now we get into some.
All right. Yeah. Time for why this game is so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
these final 2 trials are why Trials and Tribulations is for some people the best of the trilogy.
Absolutely. Holy. But we'll start Turnabout Beginnings next time.
Alright. We gotta figure out who we're raiding and then figure out
Let's see.
what the, we already know what the raid hashtag is.
Yeah, potential prosecutor.
Alright. Good night. Yeah, stay safe, Unicorn. Yeah, stay safe, Unicorn Turtle. Thank goodness
safe.
thanks goodness she enjoys Gumshoe's cooking, because with how out of work the poor girl's been and her newfound even post getting cleared criminal record, food-wise, the only other option is the poor girl getting banished to the depths of RP.
Oh boy, what definitely not trouble awaits us.
Oh boy.
We got Ukes, we got Devahari, we got Blood Moon all up.
Let's rate Devahari.
Alright, I'm gonna go raid Devahari. Sounds like a let me get that raid up and running.
Alright, so tomorrow's gonna be more Final Fantasy 14, pretty sure.
Yep, we are getting a little bit further in the near raids.
Woo! Then
Thursday starts our we're getting close to the end game for Cold Steel 2. Next up is we're finally getting on those we're getting on the shrines again.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta build a weapon to rival Ordine. Friday is just gonna be chaos.
Yeah, it's gonna be more like Star Wars. Oh god.
It's attack of the backtracking.
Then Saturday should be Pokemon.
Yep.
With Remy.
Yep, we got Watson up next. Oh boy, oh boy.
Didn't realize we were already up to Watson. That's crazy, dude.
I mean, he's only the 3rd gym. Anyway.
Yep. All that said, that's all from me. So I will see you back here tomorrow with 7 for Final Fantasy 14. Later, gamers.
Bye for now.